Honestly, just seeing everyone on Instagram and in person making these cheese plates that I created with the Cheese by Numbers method, and just hearing from people being like, oh my gosh, I've never made a cheese plate before and I just made it and everyone was so excited. Feeling that spark of excitement that other people are feeling because of something that you created is the coolest thing ever. I get paid for this. My name is Marissa Mullen. I am the founder of That Cheese Plate, the Cheese by Numbers method, and That Cheese Class, which is the Create Your Own Cheese Plate workshop. I started That Cheese Plate in 2013, so I was definitely the first cheese plate focused Instagram. When I was really young, I always loved cheese, my favorite food, and probably around I'd say middle school, I got put on cheese plate duty constantly, and it was just my job to create an appetizer because my background was in art and music and I loved aesthetics behind everything. So it was always just like a fun little thing for me to do when friends or family came over. Once I got into college, my friends and I would all do wine and cheese parties. And I made That Cheese Plate Instagram just to document my plates. And it was never something that I thought could be a job. It was always just this passion project on the side. And I just put my time and energy into it just to grow this brand just for fun. But I think that I kind of took what I saw on Instagram and made it my own in a sense. Definitely with garnishing cheese plates with flowers, and I created this this formation of meat down the center of the plate that I call the salami river. All of those elements to a cheese plate didn't exist yet. It was just kind of my way to be creative. So my old job was in the music industry, and cheese plates were kind of my therapeutic escape from the music industry in a sense, because working in that business, it's just such crazy travel and there's a lot of demands on you constantly. So being able to bring friends together, having cheese plates, it was a way for me to kind of de-stress after a crazy work day. But now it's almost like a role reversal where I go see concerts for fun, and it's like this enjoyable, working in the music in the past was enjoyable, but it was work. So now music can be something that is a hobby and something that's pleasurable, as opposed to being something that is work and has that kind of stress associated to it. My background is in photography. Growing up, I loved taking photos, I loved art, and I've just always been a very visual learner, visual person. And when I was making cheese plates, as I made more and more, I realized that I just built them in the same order every time. So those steps are broken down into step 1, which is cheese, step 2, which is meat, step 3 is produce, so fruits and veggies, step 4 is crunchy items, so crackers, bread, step 5 is dips, so that's your fig jam, cherry jam, hummus, whatever you want to do. And then the last step is garnish, which is the nice finishing touches with the herbs and the edible flowers and whatnot. And I realized, I was like, oh, this kind of works, where you can take everything, all the elements, and break them up into sections, and it's almost like you're painting in the different elements while you're building the cheese plate. I think it resonated so well because on Instagram, when you see these photos, at first it's just so overwhelming and you're like, what is this? I don't even know where to start with this. But then when you break it down in that step-by-step, it really just is so easy to do, and anyone can do it. That Cheese Plate, if you follow it, it's a website and an Instagram for cheese plate inspiration, and then Cheese by Numbers takes it a step further and teaches you how to build these cheese plates step by step. So with this class, we're going to start out doing a cheese education and cheese tasting, and then you'll turn around and we'll go through the cheese by number process, building our boards. Then we'll go over to the corner over there to do a quick photography lesson, and then you guys can take your boards and make your own cheese plates. And it's a lot of fun. I was kind of working this crazy full-time job, but also trying to figure out what to do with the cheese plate Instagram. And I got to this point with my music career where I just didn't really know where to go next. Also at this time, I launched my first cheese class, which a friend of mine owns a wine bar in the East Village, and we just decided to team up and do this almost like paint and sip class, but with cheese plates. And I get an email from the Rachael Ray Show, and they're like, hey, we want to have you on the show to talk about Cheese by Numbers. So I go to the show, do a whole demo with Rachael about Cheese by Numbers, and then overnight it just blows up.
Cheese by Numbers, is this not brilliance? Oh my God, does it hurt to have a head so big? Look at this. You see, and you can follow her on Instagram and get Cheese by Numbers all the time. You are a goddess. Teach us.
Thank you.
Please.
After that, press kind of just started rolling through and the momentum started building, and then Random House came out of the woodwork and said, hey, have you ever thought to write a book? So I realized, like, you know what, now's the time. This book deal is presenting itself to me after years of trying to make it happen. I'm just gonna take the leap and figure it out. The book is called That Cheese Plate Will Change Your Life, and the name kind of resonates with me and how it changed my life. But basically, the book is 60 cheese by numbers illustrated plates plus photograph plates. And then you flip the page and it's the step-by-step how to build it with a shopping list. And it shows you exactly how to build it with no questions asked.
As you can tell, I have my nice plastic gloves. Yeah, this is fashion, 2020.
Money for me was always something that was very difficult. It was like, okay, well, I have to pay rent this month. I can't go out, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, I wasn't supported by my parents. It was always just like self-made. So when I was able to quit and that money did come in more freely, I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe my self-worth is higher than I thought it was. Like, maybe this product that I'm producing people actually want to see. And it gave me that self-confidence in my work. And I think once you have that confidence and once you like believe in yourself, you kind of give out this energy and vibe that will attract more people who want to work with you.
Oh, nice. It looks great. Oh, I like the Cracker Mountain, Cracker Tower. Yeah.
I love seeing people kind of like flex their creativity when they don't think they have it, and putting together these beautiful cheese plates that are better than mine and just being like, I did that, you know? And it just brings me a lot of joy because I feel like it's something that always brought me joy, and now kind of sharing that with other people, that's probably like the best part about it. And cheese, all the time.